Alright, hello everybody. Doing a little bit of messing around with Magic the Gathering. Nice, making sure my sound works, and it does. Alright, so I was going to go with this plain background for me, but the way this is set up, I'm not liking it. So let's change the background, shall we? You'll notice I've got a lot of glowies here. Pretty cool. So we'll get to those in just a moment. Alright, so we'll start with packs. These are packs that I've earned last couple days playing, messing around. The newest set. They have a new thing called Caves. That was one of the new ones. New thing called Descend, I believe is what it's called. Cosmium Blast. Interesting. For 2, not bad. Bedrock Tortoise. They also have a lot of lands. Craft with whatever artifacts, usually sometimes monsters is a new mechanic as well. Check out the store. Always got to check out the store every day when you're playing. Let's throw in a Croat while that's loading. Drink a glass of my juice of the grape. Tasty. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, yeah, nothing new that I care about. Yeah, I'm not paying $6,200 for these. Alright, so let's go to the deal, the daily deals. Daily deals. Alright, yeah. I have the one Rakdos symbol. It's very nice. Ooh, they're interactive. Cool. Yeah, I have this one. Nice. Did not realize they were interactive. Pretty. Anyway, no, not for 3,000. I have so many sleeves. I have all the sleeves. I don't have all the sleeves, but I have a lot of sleeves. So, let's go to our mastery tree. This time, I didn't do anything special. Usually, I look through them and pick the order. This time, I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to go in order. So, we're going to grab these next 2. So, you can see we've only got 6 left. Nice. And the big old Raptor avatar. What's that called? Gishath. Yeah, it seems like every time they come out with dinosaur set, they have one that's just so OP. And Gishath is this one's OP dino. Alright, see if I can get rid of this. There we go. Alright, well hey, we've got 3 to go. I've got 5 more on this, 8 more on this. 20 creature spells, so that's irrelevant. I can use any color. Blue, black, white, blue. Let's go with my Brawl deck, because that's black and blue, so it'll hit both of them at the same time. Brawl is 60 cards, one of which is a commander. No two of them can be the same except for the lands. So each card is individual, and they all have to match the colors that are on your commander's card. And they have to be standard cards from the standard sets. They used to have a historic brawl, but they got rid of it, and I was very sad, because I had a really good historic brawl deck. Alright, so I've got nothing too crazy, but I like what I see. I've got a critter I can throw out in the second turn. I have a kill spell. I have a curse. So, La Gorilla La Magapai. When an exiled card enters the battlefield under your control, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Alright, I'm not sure exactly how that works, but we'll see. This commander will cost 0 more. Oh yeah, we know that. Okay. Hold your horses there, people. Calm down. This is a flying toxic person, does 2 damage, which isn't very much, but it's nice that it has the toxic. Alright, so let's go ahead and I can either do my curse or I can do my boss. I think I'm going to do the curse because I want to get that rolling. Start clinking away, doing some damage. Meanwhile, my flyer is going to hit 1 poison. And he takes another point of damage at the start of his turn. Can't do anything until I get a lot more land with the other cards. These two big guys. Ooh, a reach. Recluse. Spider with reach, which means my flyer can't attack. He also has Death Touch, so I'm willing to sacrifice my Death Touch, my flyer. Good. Now I can use my boss to fight him. Because he got rid of his reach guy. So, as soon as he brings in his boss, I will anoint them with Affliction. Alright, so let's see how this works. I'm going to decline, moving it to the command zone. So I guess it just leaves and then comes back. I'm not sure how that works. Alright, so now we're going to learn how to kill. Now I should get it come right back to me. It does. Yep. She's deciding whether or not she's going to his command zone. I am going to bring him back. So it's going to cost him 5 to bring back his commander, Mr. or Miss Country Max. Could be Maxine. Could be Maxwell. Could just be Max. What's the matter there, dearie? Did I foil your plan? I have 5 lands. Robin, hey, hello.
If this is my final...
Maybe they like cowboy boots and horses and big trucks. That's right, they're Max Country. I see what you did there, yeah. Don't forget NASCAR. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hello. Welcome. Those of you who don't know Robin 1XP, shame on you. But I'm going to reveal it. Play it again, Sam. Next combat attack. I'm going to knock out his little Dorcas.
I am more powerful than you comprehend!
Okay. If you say so. NASCAR, beer, and farming. Yep. Country to the max. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so check out Robin. She's coming out with a new, really cool play setting for 5e on Fantasy Grounds, and then it's going to be actual hard copy. I am excited for both. Really good, unique stuff. Ah, that is a great spell. I have a couple of those in my deck. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good spell. She also streams, and will stream as she's prepping said content.
I must fight back!
Do you though? No blocks. Yeah, I don't see me winning this one, but I can feel pain. Alright, so I need one more land, and then I can start bringing in my mega creatures. Lock him down so he can't doesn't untap during his turn. He's going to kill her.
Phyrexia claws at my mind!
First book is done. No idea when we will release, but it is done. Excellent. I know they were pushing to get it out toward the beginning of the year here. One of the collaborators, though, is Hospital Bound. Yeah, so if I get a land, I have a small chance, because these two boys are tough. Let's take a look and see. You may choose new targets for the sorcery. Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery, you counter that spell every turn. No blocks. Kapatek Reka. Oh, he's a turtle. Turtle ninja. Very nice. Looks more dinosaur-y than turtle-y, but okay. Whatever, man. Alright, -4, -4. In order to cast it, I would have to spend 2 extra, which I can afford, so we're going to do that. Yes, I'm sure. Auto pay. Confirm. Alright, so now my flyer is going to attack. Puts his poison counter up to 3. If they ever get 3, if they ever get 10 poison, they die. Robin says, life happens. Still thinking of him every day and hoping for a speedy recovery. I know he appreciates it. It's a hard time talking right now. They, basically he had a attack from this bacteria that really wiped him out. So it's going to take him a minute to recover from that, but then he should be okay. He doesn't have it anymore, but it did do quite a bit of damage to him. And he's, like I said, having a hard time speaking. And ooh, they got rid of my... Whenever it deals counter to a player, remove a death touch counter from it. Exile target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Boo. Okay. Skull Spore Nexus. Yep, I remember this. Ah, he got his lady back. Lagrea, the magpie. Alright, bring the end. Counter target spell. I was a little late for that. Come on, man. I need a freaking... one more land, and I can do cool stuff. Alright, passing a turn. Moving on. Ah, my curse becomes a leech. It's okay, you don't have to share details here. I appreciate he has you local, and he's not all alone. Yeah. We just went, and my daughter and I went and played with the cats today. Do I care about this? I don't care about this little dude. Played with his cats today, made sure they had food and water and stuff. It's all automatic, so it's just a matter of making sure the machines are working. Kirky and Spocky, yep. Alright, so now the cool thing is I get to kill my commander and get rid of this curse that's on him, which is nice. And then I can bring him in regular. And he won't have the curse on him anymore. Alright, hold on. This guy I want to stop. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cancel this one. The Sphinx of Clear Skies. It's a pretty Sphinx. With a fancy cloak and everything. Denied. Alright, got my curse back. Attach it to a player. There we go. I didn't get my 7. It's alright. I'll bring him in. Interesting. Do I want to do that? I'm going to decline and not put him in the end zone. Let's see. Enters the battlefield. Exile up to one target creature until this leaves the battlefield. Under its control until the beginning of the next end step. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so I could stop him. Oh, they all have trample. So, nope. It wasn't really a good game, but okay. Couldn't get the lands needed. Had I had one more. MTG always has such nice art. I hesitate to use absolutes, but it does have really good art. I agree. Most of the time. You'll notice, for example, I do understand it is artsy, and some people like it, but stuff like this, I don't consider really good art. Pixelated, again, it's cool, it's unique, but really good, no. Stuff like this, hard pass. But on the other hand, you have stuff like this. So, yes, definitely has some cool art. That's just me being particular. Hey, I finished one of my questesses. We only need a couple more spells. Alright, so we're going to go with... so, I have an Avalanche deck, which is new. Here. So do we want dragons, rats, avalanche, or cats? Which deck would you like to see played? Oops. What happened? There we go. Clicked the wrong button. So this is my dragons deck. Avalanche deck has cats 100. Why am I not surprised? Alright, so go back home. Hit play. So my standard ranked cat equip is what it's called. So you'll like, I think you'll like, have a lion. So this is a standard deck, so it has, it's only of the most recent cards, not all cards. See, there's my lion, avatar, a Johnny, and then I have three planes is a good start. We'll go for it. My Hobbit planes from the maps from The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. And here's my pet. See my little cute little pet. And when you do this, it purrs. It's hard to hear. But you can change your color too for all the colors. This is blue, the white, the black with the little horn on it, the red. It's almost like a dragon. And then back to blue. So I'm playing white, so we're going with white. Alright, let's get this seat. Put the Empire down. Put down my hedge witch mask. Thanks for the monster idea. Absolutely. And these are my sleeves. Pretty cool. Alright, here's another planes. Fancy planes. And we're done. So this is all about having a lot of equipment and cards. Like this guy has protection from spells as long as something is equipped to him. I love them. Yeah, I like them too. I like the sleeves. I like the pet. And then I personally like having everything match. I don't need a new game to play. I don't need a game to play. That's right. That's right. Magic the Gathering Arena. So much fun, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring Leonin Lightbringer in, shall we? He's playing multicolored deck. Lots of black in there, I see. So he might kill him. But he has Ward 2. So, Ward means it costs 2 extra mana for him to put a spell on him. So I have a couple cool swords. Here's a wall. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you may draw a card. And then discard a card. I don't like those. I don't use those because I don't like discarding cards. Creature deals damage to player. Okay. Equip creature gets, this one here. Protection from blue and black, red and green. So it seems like he has blue and black more than anything else. This is going to cost 2 to equip. This costs 2 to equip also. I'm going to bring him in for 2. He gets +1/+1 for each equipment and enchantment cast on him. And he also gets a +1/+1 for himself. So let's attack. 5 damage to the face, and my winged cat meows and purrs. Maybe I can turn my volume up. There you go, you can hear the purr. Yep. Alright, and this guy is just insane, so we're bringing him in. Alright, so we'll turn it back down now that you've heard the purr. Five more to the face hole. Yeah, but see, like this guy, he's got this weird, like an undead army attacking a gravedigger, maybe necromancer. He has an artifact avatar. Nice. Alright, so we got rid of my crazy guy. Makes sense. I would absolutely do it. And then he has a koi. So, a holographic koi to be exact. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this protection from blue and black onto him. Alright, whenever you may cast, I scry, and then I can cast a sorcery or instant from my graveyard. I don't have any right now. I don't care about the Hunter's Blowgun. I'll bring in my other cat soldier, though. Drop him into the graveyard just so I don't want him right now. So, cool thing is he can't cast it. That's right, the meow. Yeah, that's right. That's right. What is that? No one left behind. Return target creature from a graveyard to the battlefield. Okay. Ah, very cool. Neat little trick. Too bad I'm going to get rid of him. Oof. Is this the one I just had a moment ago? Whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, or sorcery spell, counter it. Yeah, so I can't cast this. Artifact, instant, sorcery, counter it. Alright, well this is none of those things. This is an enchantment. So I can get rid of him. Attach it to a land and he goes away. Alright, I have 4 left, so let's go ahead and bring him in. He's going to give him a +1/+1. So I have now a 9/8. I'm going to tap his wall so he cannot block with him. So he has to block with at least one. Sad to see these cards don't have flavor text. Well, these are so big. There's so much writing on them that they don't, but I know it exists. Some of them do. Cascading Tooltips is a lot of info at once. I get it. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, short target creature or enchantment. Make a wicked roll. So rolls are something new that just came out. A couple. Not the one we're in now, but the last. Whatever they call it. Group of cards that came out. And there's a monster roll, wicked roll, a cursed roll, and a hero roll. I think are the 4 I know of. So this one gets enchanted creature gets a +1/+1. R is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Each opponent loses a life. And you can only have 1 roll per creature. Alright, whenever a creature deals damage to a player, exile a top card from your library, play those this turn. Does not give me, what does this give me? Can't be blocked by creatures with 4 or greater. Oh, here we go. This is game. Yep, good game. So I'm going to attach this to him. And tap his wall so he can't block me. Oh, he didn't even try. Okay, never mind. So that is my standard Meow deck. JJ. That uses up another one of my quests. Now I'm down to casting creature spells, so I don't have to worry about the colors anymore. Time is it is 5 o'clock. All right. Historic ranked. Dragons is my favorite. I am so. A lot of people are very, I want to say min-maxing. I don't know if this applies to Magic, but they'll have the smallest deck they can get, and it wins the same way every time. The whole goal is to get certain couple cards. Those couple cards will win all the time. To me, that is boring. I don't like that at all. I like larger decks with variety that who knows how you're going to win each time. And because of that, you might lose a little bit more than usual. But This is one of them. So you have to have at least 3 lands. This time I have 4, which is amazing, and I get to call another one. So I'm going to keep this. There have been many times I have had to mulligan down to 5. So again, I have my dragon sleeves. I have lots of dragon sleeves, so I change this periodically to keep things interesting. I have my black undead Ebonheart dragon pet, the breeze, whatever that is, do you want to call it? Alright, let's start with this. I need a red. Don't have a red right now, so we'll start with this, and then we'll bring in our promising vein and bring in a red. Token decks, cards that summon other things, cards, yep. I like the Highlander style, no duplicates in the Hearthstone. Can't do that on Magic the Gathering because of land cards. Well, we have the Brawl deck, which is what I played earlier, and the Commander decks are the same type of thing in real life. My turn. Where the only thing you can have that are duplicates are lands. So every other card has to be a single. Alright, put search a card for a land. Let's do that. This is from Lord of the Rings. There's Gandalf, Frodo, and Merry or Pippin, or one of them. Yeah, because in Magic you can typically have 4 of any one card. See, and I've got even dragons on my lands. There we go. So next turn I can bring in my fearsome whelp with his mom watching him, or his dad watching him. Phyrexian Roach. Ah, that's cool. My turn. I don't like this. It's making me wait. Ooh, this is amazing. So we're gonna bring him in first. We get to scry. I'm gonna drop him down. I normally like having him, but I need to get some dragons out. Yay, dragons, so pretty. Alright, so this thing is amazing. At the beginning of my end step, I put an influence counter on it. Then I scry 2, which I just did. I'm actually going to put him on the bottom. So now he has a choice. He either let me draw a card. If he doesn't, then I discard cards, but he loses life equal to the number of cards I discarded. So it's going to keep increasing, keep going up, and he's either going to let me draw cards, or he's going to get hurt every turn. So like this one cost 5 mana, so he lost 5 life because he didn't let me draw a card. He's very nice. Alright, we're going to drop him down. What he does is at the end of every turn, he makes my dragon cards, which I finally have one, cost less. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. He's got 3 tokens with me already, so and I'll have 3 more, 6. But that's okay, because I don't expect him to have much more than that. To get much more than that onto my side of the field. So he's got. Alright, so we scry. I'm gonna keep the Fabled Passage. Actually, I'm just gonna keep them both. If he doesn't let me draw cards, then he won't lose any life. Haha. Nice. He got scared because he took 5 damage last time. Well played. So these Fabled Passage lets you search for a land, but if you have 4 lands, it does not come in tapped. And that's pretty much all I have in my decks. There are 2 other cards that let you search for lands, but they always come in tapped, and I don't like it. Why have them come in tapped when you don't have to? Know what I mean? Ooh, he's doing a lot of poison on me. Ooh, that's it. That's game. See, that's what I'm talking about, where he wins every time by poison. Every time. And he probably wins a lot of games. So that's a strategy, and it works. Me, it's just too boring. I want to actually play Magic the Gathering, not just win, 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 win. A Whipping Viper. Alright. Ooh, I have 3 lands again. I'm very excited. You're good luck for me, because I normally don't. Like I said, see, I have 250 cards in this deck. It's a crazy one. Win, 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 no matter what. But I'm the same way with most games I play. I'll play Baldur's Gate 3 or Solasta and roleplay my characters, and so there are times when I'll make a bad, the less than optimal decision, because that's what my player would do, because I'm role playing them. But so that's just me. All right, so I think I'm going to do a Montaigne, although I do need a black. Let's go back to the battlefield, see what's going on. Too busy talking to look. Alright, so what is this? This is when I get to pick. Alright, so I've got so many different ones here. View the browser. Let's get this black, since he's only a few. Get our swamps. Here we go. Get the swamp in there. Make a food token. Throw him down, get him out. So now, anytime I draw and add a dragon to my hand, he gets a +1/+1 like this. Bink. See, now he's a 2/2. That's right, he's a ballerina with a 2/2. Alright, so now I need red to get him in. So we're going to bring him out. Make him red. Do I need to untap him? Sure, we're going to untap instead of scrying. And that means we can play him. And like I said, every turn the only game I play seriously is Overwatch, but it's a different beast, yeah. I play for fun, flavor, and experience. Yep. Yep. I wonder if he's doing shrines. In which, again, so again, you have this king dressed in glowing magical ice armor. You have a green dragon. And you have a vampire avatar. And you're using green, blue, and black cards. What are you doing with your life? Alright, so let's go ahead and throw him down. This one will give me add 2 mana colors in any combination I want. So I'm going to do him. It gives me a spell. It's a vampire witch. I get to pick destroy target artifact or creature. Can't be regenerated. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Search your library for a card. Put that card into your hand and then shuffle. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. What's happening on the battlefield again? He is an enchantment. I think I'm going to kill his enchantment. Destroy his enchantment. Do I have a green? I do. Okay, we're going with this one. Then discard a card. Boo, I don't want to discard a card. I'm going to get rid of him, I guess. I don't want to get rid of a card. Alright, so we'll get rid of this guy. All attack. Down to 12. I'm sitting at 20. Blue, black, green makes me think of a Bog Witch or a Warlock or something, yeah. Yep. He is playing a shrine. I also have a shrine deck. So we will wait to kill his enchantment until he plays that revealed card. Yeah, this lets me, gives me any color I want as long as I'm using it to play a dragon. So speaking of witches, let's go ahead and throw this guy out with, he gives all my dragons ward, which means they have to pay extra to cast those spells. Then I'm going to throw him out using his, I can do either one, but I'm going to do this one first to get me a treasure. Go next to combat. I'm at 16, he's at 8. Alright, so this one is an instant. Excellent. Destroy a target artifact or enchantment. I'm going to do that to his right here. Sanctum of All. Resolve. Once it resolves, now I kill it. Autopay. Kill that treasure I just made. Good game because I have 10 damage showing in the air and he can't block it. And he's out. Victory! Alright, so yeah, so who'da thunk that this key to the archive, destroying his sanctum, would be the thing that wins me the game. And I win with these two little whelps. And my big boy coming out. Very cool. Very cool. And I could honestly say I don't think I've ever won that way before. May never win that way again. Alright, so click and claim. Alright, so we'll do one more. We have... So, crazy decks. I have an elf. An all-green elf deck. A rainbow elf deck. Sliver. Slivers allow you to... a lot of the cards. AFK, gotta go swap to my PC. So, slivers, when they come in, they do... you were talking about flavor text. Let's see if I can find some flavor text in the goblins. So we're going to go with goblins. I have a new rats deck too. I like that. It's been working surprisingly well. Goblins deck does not do very well. I had to be very lucky. Keep it. Alright, he comes in. Lets you control 2 more of the lands. I'm going to drop my forest. Looking pretty good. Alright, other goblins get +1/+1. Attacking creatures get +1. And he gets right when he comes in. Alright, here we go. I'm going to go with Goblin, because that's what I have. We're going to bring in our black Goblin. He has Persist, so if he dies, he will come back in with a -1/-1 counter on him. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring him in. And we're going to bring him in. So now there are 3 3s and 2 2 because of my Horde Master. Again, I know he's not a goblin, but he's an orc. It's close enough. My goblin pet. And my goblin-y looking. Okay. So this, he's running a life deck, so that's been done 7 zillion times. Including by me. Life decks are fun. No blocks. Do what you wanna do. Alright, we're gonna go with red. Alright, we'll bring him in. And we'll bring him in. We'll give him a +1/+1 instead of haste. Alright, so attacking creatures get +1/+1. I mean, +1 attack, so let's go. Are you gonna willing to sacrifice your pride mate, my friend? Or are you taking a 7 damage? Okay, on my PC now, much better. Excellent. Doing our goblin deck. Squire's Devotion. +1/+1 lifelink. When this creature's devotion in the battlefield, create a vampire with lifelink. Okay. No blocks. We will let him hit us right now. Alright, now we need to kill this guy. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only him, copy it for another creature you control. Okay. That is irrelevant right now, but it gives me another goblin, so. Alright, so I'm now going to do 6, 7, 10, plus 14 damage if they all come through. They won't all come through, and I'm not going to attack with all of them, but I will block. Bring him back. Doing 12 points of damage. See who he chooses to block and with what. Alright, interesting life choice. Alright, so if he attacks, he will die. Oh no, he won't, because he gets 7 life. I don't want to take the damage. I'm going to go ahead and let him kill my person. I'm hoping I get some black mana, so I can kill this guy, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, there we go. Here's your flavor text. There's your flavor text. Those small goblins can hold their own in a fight. Foolhardy confidence goes a long way. Told you it exists. Huzzah! A swab goblin. Alright. Put him down. And we'll all attack. And then yeah, I can't kill his dude, and so he just kills me. He's got a little bear though, or maybe not a bear, maybe some sort of tailless cat. I don't know. With magma, no blocks, just do it. There you go. Yeah, so the goblin deck is fun, but rarely wins. Magma Bear Cub. Okay, nice. I can see that. Alright, so I'm going to try my rats deck and then call it. So my rats deck, unlike my more monster ideas for my brain noodle. Exactly. Magic the Gathering has some, I mean, if nothing else, just search Magic the Gathering art. And I've considered doing that too, just making a whole campaign of nothing but screenshots of art from Magic the Gathering and incorporating that into my game. You know, like this. What are you going to do with that? Here's a whole graveyard with all these dire rat looking things. Alright, we only have 2, but I can play 4 out of 5 of my cards with 2, so we're keeping it. A couple cool swamps. I'm going to throw in this one. And I think I'm going to bring in my Okiba Reckoner Raid, which is a rat dude in a trench coat. And then he becomes a rat rogue when he comes in 3 turns. Takes another point of damage. Yoink. Put down one of my other cool swamps. I like it. Purpley. Too bad not 3 rats in a trench coat. That's right. Alright, let's see. Let's go for the Blight Belly. Black Belly. See, there he is. Ta-da. My 3rd swamp. Alright, so now we can bring 2 of them in. So we'll start with the gnawing vermin. And make them mill 2 of their 250 cards. And they're going to bring in my graph rats. 2-1. And he's attacking. He's got toxic, so if it ever gets to where she has 10, that's a cool swamp. I like it. Alright, now this is awesome. So whenever one of my creatures die, she has to sacrifice one of her creatures. And the whole point of this deck is to have a lot of rats. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't like that she has all these cards, all this mana, and hasn't been playing anything. Let's see. For 8, he can become a... It's a 6/6, and for 8, it can become a creature. Okay. See, but now, if he kills one of my rats, he has to sacrifice him. So, and he has fear, which means he can't be blocked by anything except black creatures. Or artifact, I think, can also block him. Let's go. Let's see if he's cruising 86. He's going to take the 7 damage. He did. Alright. I'll throw down my swamp just for fun. For funsies. Sometimes I'll keep on like a land back just so I look like I have a card in my hand. Make him worry, but I'm not going to worry about it. So if he does attack, I will block and kill my cutthroat, because then he will have to sacrifice his own. Zurgo and Ojutai. Ojutai. And he gives up. Yeah. My rat deck is usually pretty fast, and has been surprisingly good. I did not expect it to do as well as it does. And look at all this fancy stuff I'm getting. I finished my last quest. So we'll go to the mastery and get the quick mastery tree. Get a cool card art. Threefold Thunder Hulk artifact gnome creature. And it makes an artifact gnome creature. Go into the pack, some more Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Another cave, a vampire knight on a horsey, very cool. A panicked Altasar, how did he get into this situation in the first place? Surrounded by lava. Trying to climb out of a ravine. I don't understand. Spelunking. It's an interesting way to hold yourself when you're holding by a rope. Another artifact gnome. A vampire spirit. See, again, just take this picture and run with it. Boom. There's your next encounter. And here's another. This is where all of these encounters are taking place. Treasure map. Drawn in the sand. Very interesting. So here's this rideable bat. So the question is this bat this large naturally and it just has tribal decorations on it? Or are they actual magical runes that are been added to a normal sized bat to make it this large so you can ride him? Eh? There's another cool location. This is a ugly deep cavern bat. Another stinging cave crawler insect horror. And our rare is a land. Restless Reef. Excellent. Alright, it is 5:39. I think we're going to do one more and then call it. I do have the big double D's tonight. Dungeons and Dragons in an hour and just under an hour and a half. So come back, check that out. Say hello to the peeps. They're in their big boss fight in a pocket dimension made out of crystal. One of the best maps I've done in Fantasy Grounds. Play. I think I'm just going to go with my rats again. Why not? Let's push the luck. See if I can get two fights in one. Alright, I have 3. Oh, I'm starting off. Boy, it looks like I'm starting off with similar cards, but I do have Lord Skitter's Butcher. It's a cool little card. When he comes into play, I can make a token, or I can sacrifice another creature to draw another card, and creatures I control gain menace until the end of the turn, which means they have to be blocked by 2. Alright, so I'll start with the swamp. Go with a Reknar Raid again. So I do have 102 cards in this deck. So it does not happen the same way all the time. We don't need any reds, so we'll go ahead and throw this guy down. Gain a life. And let's see. He has Death Touch. I'm going to start with my Graph Rats. Spilling water all over the place. Alright, what do we got? killed my critter. Rude. Alright, so this one, whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 on this guy. So we'll go with this guy. That way, if he keeps killing my creatures, he'll be buffed. This one's pretty cool. Again, nice art. A rat rogue. And there's another ratling. A were rat you could use this for. Pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in Lord Skitter's Butcher. And I'm going to go ahead and create a critter. I could have killed him and given a bonus to the voracious vermin, but and he quits. And I rank up. So once again, my rats are victorious. The rats are so adorable. Yes. A lot of cool rats. There are a couple of them that are really nasty looking, but a lot of them are pretty cool looking. I like them. Ta-da! 250 more XP, which is nice. Alrighty, folks. Well, I'm out. Thanks for hanging and saying hi. We'll be back at in just over an hour with some more Dungeons and Dragons. Don't forget to like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one, folks. Tell Messy Fresh I said hi, Robin.